So today I've got me the new Kizer Element 2.0 frame. So slightly different from the previous Element frame, which was a high-low frame, which had 68 and 60. This one is now just flat 60s. And it's also got a redesigned H-block, which is, if you remember, the previous one was actually quite a deep H-block, which had like larger wheel wells. This is actually a bit shallower and smaller wheel wells. So it just creates a little bit of an easier grinding experience. Because before, when you had such a deep H-block, you were sort of prone to a bit of wheel bite, whereas now, feeling a lot better now. I haven't been able to skate these as much as I would like to, because obviously due to lockdown in the UK, I haven't been able to get to a decent skate park. But today, my mate Blake Bird has let me into the Bay 66 skate park in West London, so I can finally get a little go on these frames and give them a test for you. I've got them set up on a USD sway, and with just some regular undercover 60mm wheels. I was going to try with the metal wheels, but to make it fairer, I've just got regular UC wheels, just so I can feel how it really feels with just the metal frame and not having metal wheels in there as well. Alright, I'm going to give these a little go, try and do a few tricks for you, and see how, let you know how they feel.
When I first made them, I made one blue one just for my skates. I thought we were giving to those. They do that colour.
So yeah, the most obvious feeling that you notice when skating a metal frame in comparison to a plastic frame is that it's noticeably faster on grinds. Not just on your H-block, but on the soulplate as well. It's way more frictionless. Just feel a bit more confident with all your grinds. Don't need to worry about sticking or anything. But another thing that I really notice is more the energy transfer. Feels more similar to an FSK frame. But the sort of energy you get when you pump down a ramp. It's just a much better energy transfer going through the boot and into the wheels. Even just a standard plastic hard boot like this. Yeah, it feels really good. Also noticing having the shallower H block, much more confident on grinds. Like, not really too worried about wheel bite or anything in comparison to the other one, which is a little bit deeper. Maybe like 5 or 6 mil shallower. But even when you're doing like a fast slide or something, you can still be reasonably confident on that. Alright, James Bauer.
Five. No lie, man, I live this life. All to the blasters that are all giving out a
Hey!
Turn on the light, I'm chopping up bits of white. Got dark like the Brixton Rise. I'm on the economy class. Hit lit with my dog, came back on a business flight. I'm selling white gold that can't even know.
So another thing that's noticeable on these in comparison to a plastic frame is how thin that frame wall is there. I don't know if you can see there, but it's literally only like 3-4 millimeters in comparison to like 8 millimeters or however thick a plastic frame is. So yeah, allows a little bit more space in your sole plate. Like, so USD sway, so your sole plates aren't small, but if you were skating like, I don't know, an M12 or something like that, it'll free up a little bit more space. Also means on top sides, seems to get a little bit lower there, and for negatives it seems a little bit sharper on the edge. And it's good. We've got these sort of built-in metal spaces here, like metal washers or whatever on the edge to hold the wheel in place. So yeah, it's really good free spin in there. Single aluminium axle as well, so really easy to just get one Allen key in there and switch your wheels around. And one other thing, I don't know if you can notice it as well. My talk is another thing you can notice on there, on the top of the frame, it's actually, I'll let the train go past. Yeah, so one other thing that you notice about the shape of them, if you look down the top there, the roof of the frame, or this bit here, actually almost looks like a steel container, like the sort of shape of a steel container. So the structure of that, obviously steel containers are designed to be super strong and hold loads of weight. So this feels very, very strong. It's also got reduced weight where you've sort of removed these excess bits of metal here. So it makes it as light as possible and as strong as possible. It's also got a very generous split on the H-block there. Right, gonna do a few more tricks on them for you. Let you know how they feel. Thank you for watching. It's been a roll-on review. The Kizer Element 2.0 4x60 frame.